The Lost Highway. It was a dark and stormy night when Rachel pulled off the highway, exhausted from driving for hours. She had been on a road trip from New York to Los Angeles, but a wrong turn had led her down a deserted road. As she stopped at a small diner to refuel and grab a bite, she noticed a peculiar old man sitting at the counter. He was staring at her with an intense gaze. "You shouldn't be here," he said, his voice low and gravelly. Rachel felt a shiver run down her spine. "What do you mean?" she asked, trying to sound friendly. "This road isn't for tourists," this old man replied. "It's for those who are lost. And once you're on it, you'll never find your way out." Rachel laughed it off, thinking the old man was just trying to be dramatic. But as she continued driving, she realized that the road seemed to be looping back on itself. She saw the same diner, the same gas station, and the same trees over and over. It was as if she was trapped in some kind of time loop. As the night wore on, Rachel started to notice strange things. The radio would play the same song on repeat, and the GPS would keep saying, "Recalculating." Other drivers would wave at her, but their faces would be different each time she saw them. Rachel started to feel like she was losing her mind. She pulled over at a small rest stop to clear her head. That's when she saw a figure standing in the shadows. It was a woman with long hairs, staring at Rachel with a haunting gaze. "You're not going anywhere," the woman said, her voice barely above a whisper. Rachel tried to run, but her feet felt heavy. The woman started to walk towards Rachel. "Who are you?" Rachel asked with steady voice. The woman didn't respond. Instead, she reached out and touched Rachel's face. Rachel felt a surge of memories flood her mind. She remembered being a child, playing in a field of flowers. She remembered her parents' faces, their smiles and laughter. But something was off. The memories weren't hers. They belonged to the woman. Rachel realized that she wasn't who she thought she was. She was a spirit trapped on the highway, doomed to drive forever. The woman's face contorted in a mixture of sadness and anger. "You'll never leave this road," she whispered. As the storm raged on outside, Rachel's world went dark. The highway stretched out before her, a never-ending loop of asphalt and darkness. The woman in white disappeared into the shadows, leaving Rachel to drive forever. The last thing Rachel saw was the old man's face, his eyes glinting with a knowing look. "I told you," he whispered. "You'll never find your way out."